In life, we all chase something. We all want to feel joy, peace, fulfillment. We watch motivational videos, read inspiring quotes, follow self-help pages, yet happiness often feels fleeting. Why do so many of us still feel empty, even after doing all the right things? Because sometimes the secret isn't about doing more, it's about seeing differently. Stay with me till the end of this story, and it might reveal to you the true path to enduring happiness. Once upon a time, in a quiet village nestled between rolling hills, lived a young woman named Clara. Clara had a warm smile, a curious mind, and dreams of making a meaningful life. Every morning, she read quotes about joy, followed positivity accounts, tried gratitude journals. She believed that if she just collected enough wisdom, happiness would come. But day after day, Clara found herself restless. She would start a gratitude exercise, then drift into worry. She'd promised to stay positive, but old fears and doubts would creep back in. She wondered, why can't I feel truly happy, even when I try so hard? Her efforts felt hollow. She tried new routines, morning walks, affirmations, meditation, but her heart remained unsettled. She felt like she was wearing a mask, smiling on the outside, but aching within. At night, she would lie in bed, thinking of what she should be doing. She compared her journey with others, seeing their highlight reels and fearing she was missing out. She began to doubt herself. Maybe happiness just isn't meant for me, she thought. She was stuck in a cycle, trying, failing, blaming, and trying again. Then one evening, an old memory whispered in her mind, her grandmother's voice. Sometimes what you seek is the treasure you already hold, hidden by noise. It gave Clara hope. Maybe there was another way. Clara decided to leave the village for a day and climb toward the forest at the mountain's edge. She had heard of a recluse, known simply as the gardener, who lived by a waterfall. People said he once taught wisdom to seekers from distant lands. After a long walk, Clara reached a small wooden shelter by the water. The gardener was there, tending 2 tiny plants in pots. He looked up and greeted her. "Welcome. You look tired of seeking. Would you walk with me?" Clara nodded. He handed her a small seedling in a clay pot. "Plant this by the water and visit it daily," the gardener said. "Don't force it to grow too fast. Just care for it." Clara accepted, though her heart fluttered with doubt. Will this really show me happiness? Each morning, Clara returned to the river, bringing water, sunlight, and gentle attention to the young plant. Other villagers walked by and laughed. "Why waste time on that small sprout? It's too slow. You'll never see much from it." Clara bowed her head but kept caring. Days passed, weeks passed, months passed. At first, almost no visible growth came. The plant was fragile, its leaves small, its stem thin, but something was happening underground. Roots were weaving, strengthening, reaching deeper water and soil. One brisk dawn, Clara noticed the first bud, a promise of a flower. Then the bud opened. A single petal unfurled. She watched as it glowed softly in the early light. As she held her breath, the gardener appeared beside her. He said, "Clara, true happiness is like this plant. You water it with presence, kindness, patience, not with chasing or fixating. Many people chase big achievements, external validation, or constant highs. They forget that happiness begins in quiet roots hidden beneath the surface. The loudest noise doesn't produce the deepest joy. The silent growth does." He reached out and touched her hand gently. "You have everything you need to grow within you. Let your small, steady care be your guide. From that morning onward, Clara changed how she lived. She stopped forcing joy with positive thinking challenges and instead sat in silence, noticing small goodness. She nurtured relationships, not to gain love, but just to connect. She allowed sadness and imperfection, but did not abandon hope. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. Clara's life did not transform overnight, but quietly, her heart softened. She smiled more genuinely. She felt moments of peace she had not known before. She realized that happiness had not been missing it, had been overshadowed by her own grasping. One evening, as she watched the sunset over the hills, she whispered to herself, "I'm home." True happiness is not a destination or achievement. It is not a trophy or a certificate. It is gentle. It is quiet. It is the slow growth of your inner garden. Tend to your roots. Be patient. Choose small acts of love, presence, and kindness. In time, your joy will bloom from the inside out, not forced, but natural. If this story resonated with your heart, please give it a like and share it with someone who may need this reminder. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories that light the way in darkness. Until next time, sit quietly, breathe deeply, and remember, the flower you seek is already growing within you.